Hi guys, it's like about 1 o'clock in the morning here in Nebraska. I don't know about you guys, but kind of wanted to make you giggle a little bit because I can't sleep. I've been having crazy insomnia the last few days. And I'm sitting here and I've got my little tunes on and my playlist on and I'm playing video games and all that shit. And it's really bad when you sit here and you never think about this dumbest shit, dumbest ass shit, things you would never think about unless you're not able to sleep and you're bored as hell. And so here I'm sitting tonight, and I got, like I said, I got my playlist going on. I'm kind of listening to the best of the 80s right now on my playlist. And I'm sitting here, all of a sudden, I'm like listening to a song from the 80s, and don't even ask me why this happened. And I'm listening to Toto and on the playlist, and a song from Toto on the playlist, and all of a sudden, something in my brain says, hey, whatever happened to Muzak and the music they made streamed into elevators? And I'm like, how can a song from my frickin' playlist, 80s list, make me think of elevator music? Like, how? And I'm like serious about this shit now, okay? What did happen to elevator music? You know, I'm in elevators not often, but um, with my leg having been reconstructed a few years ago, when I got a bone and blood illness, and my white count destroyed a good part of the bones in my right leg, and I had to have them repaired, and that's a whole nother story, trust me. Um, and then I get to thinking about these other things. I don't know. Maybe it's because of like the total eclipse coming on Sunday, or the fact that it's like been raining flippin' ice all day and during the night, and it's still kind of doing it. I don't know. The dogs act crazy the last few days. I don't know what's going on. Everything in the equinox is off the chain. I mean, the world is spinning off. Shh. So is my brain, possibly, but whatever did happen to elevator music? I mean, do they not filter that stuff anymore? Is there not loudspeakers in your elevators anymore? I mean, the existence of a mall has kind of disappeared. We all see these little strip malls and these little outdoor walk malls and all that stuff. And there's very few malls anymore. There's a lot of great ones like in Nebraska, but like the Conestoga in Grand Island, and the West Roads in Omaha, and things like that. Shout out to Omaha, right? By the way, best zoo in the world, if you ask me. Best zoo in the United States. Voted number one um, of more than a few years of best zoos ever. And it's a little piece of heaven in Nebraska. Um, but then I got to thinking other things like, and this is all because I'm listening to the 80s. Like, really? The 80s had some interesting music, a lot of one hit wonders, hair bands. And speaking of hair bands, there was a lot of hair, a lot of blown out big hair in the hair bands. And pretty much all bands either wore tight leather pants. I mean, but mostly spandex. What today is known as jeggings or stretch leggings or whatever. Spandex leggings from the hair bands. And guess what I noticed tonight watching my playlist, right? And I'm not going to name the hair band because they're like one of my flippin' favorites. But you know what I noticed watching this video of one of these hair bands tonight on my playlist? Spandex doesn't lie if you're a man. No, 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 no. It's like a Speedo. The Speedos don't lie on you either. Neither do skinny jeans. None of that stuff. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, you know, you can not only see the size of their package or their junk or whatever the fuck you call it, you can also see, yeah, it makes their asses looks like super. Whew, shout out to Patrick Swayze, God rest his soul, had the sweetest ass alive. I hate to break this to you guys, but this used to get me hot back in the 80s when, I was young, skinny, and not old, fat, ugly grandma. And I'm sitting here and I'm watching something on one of my favorite hair bands tonight, and I was watching a video of one of my favorite hair bands on my playlist. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh wow, you can tell his junk ain't that much. It's all balls. It's all testicles down in that there spandex. Ooh-wee. Probably ain't wearing nothing but a jockstrap or he's free balling. And I'm thinking, what the hell? That used to get me horny? Huh? What the fuck? Oh my god. What the hell? I'm sitting here, I was in my 20s during the 80s, and I've got to tell you something. I look at shit now while I'm in my late 50s, and look at the shit I thought was, oh man, in my 20s, and I look at that shit now and go, what in the hell? What? Huh? Was I out of my mind? I'm still fucking crazy according to some polls. Crazy as crazy does. You never know what you're going to get. And then I'm sitting here thinking, what the hell happened to me? Oh, that's right. See, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups came out, and that is like my ultimate go-to. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, yeah, I'm older and I'm fatter. I'm fat and I'm relatively happy on the most part. And yeah, I like to make people laugh their asses off and all that good shit. And then I'm sitting here thinking, well, ever since I've gained weight over the years and I am the, jumble chin goddess that I am now, you know, have to wear readers to read and play, obviously, even play video games. Like, seriously, I'm in my 50s, I'm bored, and I play Mahjong online. Okay. Shout out to Reese's, by the way. Thank you for making the peanut butter cup. I love you, Reese's. I do. You know why? Peanut butter. Best invention ever. So, anybody can send me peanut butter cups. It's not a problem. I'm just saying. Anyway, a few years ago, somebody asked me, this is about 10 years ago, Somebody asked me why I was fat, and I said, slapped my ass, and I said, well, because someone had to build the USS Peanut Butter Cup. Hello? Somebody did. Guess what? I did. I did. My ass is the USS Peanut Butter Cup. Ain't gonna lie. Not gonna deny. So, shout out Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. You are my friend. Yeah, yeah. That's not really why I got fat, but, fat is stupid choices. Getting fat is making stupid food choices while you were young and paying for it when you're old. And last but not least, let's talk about fucking menopause, right? Fucking menopause. Men should go through this shit, really. You know, who doesn't like sex? I mean, really, everybody likes sex. The fun part is that when you're older and you're no longer breedable or impregnatable, there's supposed to be freedom to, bing bong, bookity book whenever you want, but dunk a dunk. No. What used to be like slick, wet, and slip and slidey, not anymore. Now you got to put a little juice on the runway to get, a little ice on the runway to, you know, that whole, you get my point. Little lube on the runway to get the planes in on a even landing, because the runway has gone dry. The runway has buckled up. And the runway in there, on my little, I call it my juju, dry. So dry. So dry. And the whole sex thing, the absolute urge of it goes. So, I mean, here's to menopause. I have not had a period since I was 48, which is when I started menopause. And I'll be 56 this year. And I'm thinking, there's supposed to be benefits like freedom of not paying for birth control, freedom of not having to buy $7 boxes of tampons, all that deodorizer shit and whatever. And, shout out for good vaginal health. But menopause comes with a few fun side effects, like your bajuju turns into the driest thing since the Gobi Desert. And your pubic hair, well, I don't really keep mine. I groom it and get rid of it and stuff, because the feeling of hair down there has always kind of drove me nuts, so I shave it off. And it either turns gray, or hell, guess what else I've been told? Shit just falls right out. So you end up having a vagina that looks like a 6-year-old's. So, think about that whole elevator music thing. Whatever happened to elevator music? Okay? Spandex does not lie, boys. That means skinny jeans don't lie either. So stop the madness with that shit. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, menopause has caused me to not get hot about anything. But back in the day, apparently elevator music was something dance-worthy, which I now listen to. What is now, if there was elevator music still, would be considered elevator music, is tunes I listened to back in the day. But I'll give you something. There ain't nothing better then another shout out I'm going to give. And that is to the wonderful invention, discovery of the 70s known as Lynyrd Skynyrd. Best band ever put on the planet. Best music family ever discovered. And generations and generations have gone by, and Skynyrd is still going strong. God love you, Van Zant family. God love you. So, that's my shit I've thought about tonight. Hi. How are you out there, Icarus? Signing off, Icarus, but, really, let's keep the... Oh, is there? Really? What's that? What's the shit going down? Elevator music, elevator music. And, oh, that's too bad. A pedophile ring? Seriously? Okay. I can do that sometime on one of my two podcasts. Thanks for letting me know, Icarus. I will do that in one of my future podcasts. All right, thank you. I sure will. I will sure do that. Yes, I will. And maybe if I can get to it, I will definitely talk to a family member that is in law enforcement that can give some insight on that too. But I'll try. I will definitely give some awareness to human trafficking and pedophile rings and online safety. Thank you, Icarus. You have a good evening wherever you are out there in the world. And shout out to everybody here in Nebraska. We're surviving an ice storm. I am staying inside where it's warm. I'm a night owl. It's going on it's a little after 1 a.m. here in the Central Time Zone, and wherever you are, I'm hoping you're having a great day or a great evening or a great afternoon in the other side of the hemisphere where it's summer, which I wish it was summer. I hate winter. I hate Nebraska winters. I just do. You know? Yeah. Because guess what? It sucks. So, bye from Nebraska.